Hey guys, this is John Column from Kuhol Garage. It's a rainy afternoon and it's been a long time since I was able to make a YouTube video update on what's going on with all the projects that are here. And yeah, I've been doing some research for my academic career. So I've been very busy on that one and I'm still not done on that one, but I felt that since it is a rainy and stormy Sunday as I film this one, I should take this time to give you guys an update on the projects that are not moving and a car that has come back to the stable. So, let me take you around and show you guys what's up with all the stuff that's here, that's pending. I don't know if I could be heard over the pitter-patter of the rain hitting the metal roof above us. But in my quest to get my 2011 Honda CBR 150R running, I ended up with another Honda CBR 150R in front of it. This version 2 model that I have is fuel injected. So I want to get this car running and get rid of anything FI related. I want to get rid of this ECU over here. I want to get rid of this. And this is a random carburetor that we're trying out. So the version 2 is the fuel injected version of the version 1. I'm looking forward to cannibalizing whatever parts are left in this motorcycle. For the version 1, I have the wiring harness, a whole engine. What I don't have is a carburetor that came with the engine, but I bought a separate carburetor. But anyway, I think I have almost everything I need to get this motorcycle fit in fighting and carbureted. What I don't have is the skills, so I'm looking for a mechanic to help me piece these together, because the reason why I'm really taking the time to get this motorcycle fixed is because I have a long-term plan. I have a long-term thinking of doing a new venture, a new business. That's a little bit of a moonshot, but it requires me to create test beds to test certain things out. So a great test bed that already exists is this motorcycle over here. So I don't really ride. I don't think I will be riding this motorcycle on a daily basis. Maybe for fun, but most definitely for research purposes. I will need this to be in running condition, in drivable condition, in excellent condition as far as the engine is concerned. So I'm expediting this one, pushing this one to, at the very least, getting this running. It will require me to really seek them out, and hopefully they would be willing to undertake this project of mine. I think it should be relatively easy to do so, and if I can't find anyone to do it, I guess I'll have to do it myself. But what am I gonna do with this chassis over here? Well, for this chassis, maybe since I have a complete engine from a version 1, which I don't really need to cannibalize too much, because in order for this one to be carbureted as far as the ignition system is concerned, I only need to replace the magneto and the stator, two carbureted items. So I already was able to acquire a brand new old stock magneto. I will have the whole other engine to do something interesting in this one. So I'm thinking maybe I could turn this chassis into like some sort of bobber, a low slung, easy rider, bobber style cruiser bike. I'm just in the search for longer front telescopic forks and the requisite extensions so that I could make the front fork longer. And I'm also in the search for a bigger diameter wheel. And then I have a 15-inch chopper wheel at the back somewhere. Figure out what I gotta do in order to achieve that concept, and if it's affordable for me to do so. I think it is within my power to play around with this bike. So for Project Elantra Wagon Diesel, the diesel engine is here. We need to do some brake work here because I'm converting the car into non-ABS. Anyway, the ABS system doesn't work, so we're completely removing the ABS system from this car, and that necessitates laying out new brake lines in the engine bay. So the engine is here on the floor. Again, I am having staffing issues. I don't have anyone to help me here. I don't have a mechanic right now. So everything is really held in abeyance, but I will be expediting the motorcycle. And after which, I will have to expedite this one because as part of my long-term project or venture that I have in mind, I need to test a gasoline-powered vehicle. I need to test a diesel-powered vehicle. This will be the diesel test bed and the motorcycle will be the gasoline test bed. I'm getting this running. And hopefully this will be another alternative car. So for Project Corolla long body, long nose, whatever you call it, it's currently sitting on jack stands right now. I need to look for coilovers for this one. Actually, if I could find a set of coilovers for the Mazda RX-7 FC body, it should work and bolt on. But since that won't be necessarily be feasible in the jurisdiction that we find ourselves in, we will have to cobble up our very own set of coilovers from surplus stuff that we're able to get locally. The 4G63 rear-wheel drive has been placed, but not fully mounted. We still need to push the engine backward about 3 inches or hopefully 4 more inches rearward so that the front pulley can clear the front cross member, or we have to clearance the front cross member to clear the front pulley. Right now, this car is currently not being worked on. It's not my priority, even though it would be interesting to get this car running because people have been asking about this car because we did post about our progress on this project in the past and local Facebook groups, and they were very interested in this thing. So hopefully we'll be resuming it. My target is next year. My priority is the motorcycle and the diesel conversion on the wagon. So yeah, so currently it's just gonna sit there under the trapal, and we will get back to it. Hopefully it doesn't rust into oblivion until the time we have the opportunity to get back to this. So inside, ensconced here in the sitting area, are some parts for the motorcycle build and the project long nose, long body Corolla over here. So this is a CBR 150R engine over here and various parts including the version 1 cluster. This is a version 1 cluster. It shows about 44,000 kilometers on the clock, and this will be the wiring harness that we will use for the carburetor conversion. And this is a steering column assembly from a Toyota Vios. As you can see, it has an electric motor attached to it. So this is a complete steering column that we will just attach to the long body shell. And we will gain power steering. We will delete the hydraulic setup, maintain the existing steering rack, and for power assist, we will rely on this column. So it has the complete stocks over here, wiper, signal, whatever. It's just a matter of installing this to the long body. And hopefully, this engine over here, we will get to reuse. I've had a video, I've listened to a video of this particular engine running. So I know this is good. Hopefully, we could use this engine again for the new chassis anyway this engine came from. So hopefully we will have 2 CBR 150R builds in the future. Project Kuhol all-wheel drive is here. Sad to say, no progress yet, but I've had the axles made. The axles are done from the machine shop, so hopefully assuming I get somebody to install them, and then this car will be hopefully mobile. I kind of forgot what else I need to do for this car, but it's on jack stands as well. It is a recurring theme with all our projects that they're immobile, unable to be pushed. There will be changes to this car as far as my plans for it. Since we do not have a race car anymore, I guess I have to make this car slightly more serious for possible motorsport work in case I have the funds and the time to go racing as a hobby again. Changing the seat, the driver's seat, to a fixed bucket, and putting 5 points. I don't have 5 point harnesses. I gave those away as part of the race car, so I have to buy another set. There are opportunities for me to go tarmac rallying. Hopefully, they will still hold events in 2026, assuming financial aspects improve on my end. Maybe that would be a chance to try this car out. And also hill climbs. Basically, I want a car that I would be able to jump in and race no problem. As you may already know, this has the forged stroke or 4G63 engine, which I was planning to get rid of and maybe downgrade to an aluminum engine while maintaining it to four-wheel drive. But I think I'll just stick to the current hardware, just get it running. I think that should be. I don't want to go through another conversion. The plan here is to just continue working on this bit by bit. So this would be third in our priority list of projects, personal projects that I have here. So guys, this would be the end part of the video. Right now, I am in the middle of editing the various clips and making it into this new upload, and I forgot to make an ending. So this is actually like a week after I filmed. Since then, there has been some minor updates to the cars that we've tackled. We have worked a little bit on the all-wheel drive coupe. We have worked a little bit on the wagon behind me, and we have acquired some parts for the motorcycles. So updates to that one on a later video. But for now, this is it. I would like to thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And I hope that you do appreciate and like what we do here at this channel. Once again, thank you, and I hope to see you guys on the next video. Ciao!